Y'all know what it is. It's the Find the Boxer game. Purchase a box for a chance at winning $500. One of 54 boxes has a missing boxer inside. Purchase your box or boxes by Cash Apping $ usual 50/50. Include your box number, name, and email address. Your box number will be confirmed and sent directly to your email. Each box is $20 with a 1 in 54 chance of winning. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
Y'all know what it is. It's the usual suspect 650-50 draw. Buy your tickets now for your chance at winning half the pot. Cash App, $ usual 50/50. Tickets are on sale for $10 for one, $20 for 3 tickets, and $50 for 10 tickets. Put your desired amount, name or alias, as well as your email address, and your tickets will be set. We announce the winning ticket numbers every other Friday on Supreme Beats Boxing Talk Bullshitting on the Beltway, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
Push the weight and no flex. Flex the live is more than the 6. With the runner boy, you nigga, no question. You were running motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Wait, baby. You Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. As you can probably hear, I am not at home. Moving and shaking. I got my equipment with me. So yeah, there I am. Oh, boy. Early in the morning for me. Do the scroll call real quick. Now, Big G. Neil, who are you? What's going on with this thing? Yeah. Back of the South, McCall, Kudo, Shelton, Full-Time Majors, Aaron Willis, Chris, Rev Deputy Matt, True Boxing Night, Vince, Michael Ray, Russell Lucy, Cliff Diamond, Batch, HMC. Joe, what up, Joe? Legalitarian, Trey Titan in the building, Stephen X in the building, Sheriff Deputy Matt early in that super chat. Salute to you, good brother. Thank you so much. Rome True. Yes. Boss from the Jungle, Mara, Andre Jones, Isaiah GQ, Mo G. Smash the like button. Understand we are our own algorithm. We don't leave it up to Miguel to do anything for us. We do it for ourselves. Understand? So over the weekend, we had some 88. What up? We had some good boxing. I didn't go live yesterday because I was on the road. I was able to catch a lot of the family's live stream. And I agree with everything. Salute to Mars, salute to Coach Hudson, homie B-Man, EF. Hey, what up? Freedom's March. I was listening to everybody while I was on the road, man. and didn't get a chance to give Clarissa her flowers because I was moving and shaking. I'm gonna do that this morning. I'm paying homage to her with this live stream, and want to give y'all a comparison. And I want to discuss characters. Coach Hudson in the building, man. That was a brilliant live you did yesterday, brother. Yes, sir. I want to discuss character. 704 Joe, salute. Now, I know. This Tank fans listening right now, like, oh boy, here he go again. Yeah, here I go again. Here I go again. We're gonna chronicle your mind, y'all. Because now it's to the point where this kid is pretty much holding up the division. So if you're not gonna do anything, at least have the decency to step away, handle your business like I said he should do. Step away, handle your business, and handle your business. Get some therapy, like you said you needed, and then reevaluate whether you want to continue with your boxing career or not. Killer, Snoop Queen. Whoa, what up? I mean, am I saying anything wrong? Rod Neal, salute. Am I saying anything wrong? You remember a few weeks ago when I said, do y'all want to see Tank back in the ring by before November? Remember when I said that? And I allowed the peanut gallery to get on a panel, and it just sounded crazy. Until I was surprised they were trying to get this kid in the ring by September. And I said, man, this is a death sentence. Whoever's around him trying to get him in the ring in September, they don't like him. Whoever's trying to make that happen is concerned about their bottom line. I bet you, by some way, shape, or form, they make money off of things. They make money off of him. They don't care whether he wins or loses. They make money off of him. Never gain, salute. They make money off this kid. That's all they care about. And I said, I don't think that's a good idea. He's not focused. I was salute, Queen. This kid is not focused. He got too much going on. And to get him in the ring anytime before November is a death sentence. And the major reason behind what I said was we found out that the kid wasn't in camp. We didn't know that. He was like, wait a minute, he's been in camp. What do y'all think Tank is? He's that much of a savant that he can jump into a ring and knock out anybody. Anybody with the last name Rodriguez, Perez, Ramirez. Because I'll be damned, he get in the ring with an African American. He got to move and shake, buddy. You got to move and shake. And y'all want him in the ring? MJ, what up? Y'all want him in the ring? And he looked like crap his last fight, and it wasn't that he wasn't prepared. Physically, he was in shape. Remember, leading up to the fight, Tank's in shape, Tank's in shape. Wants in trouble. We went from that to, well, he didn't want to smash the gas on him because that's his friend. Well, that's a contradiction of what Tank's number one man fan is. But what he said, ego. Did he not tell us or tell y'all that Tank's not trying to be friends with anyone in or around his weight class? Okay. That's a contradiction of him being in the ring with Lamar Roach. Y'all said, he's a friend, so he wants to grab with him. Because we didn't want to see that any goddamn way. He gives us a fight. Now y'all saying he took it easy on him? Nonsense. Well, this time he won't, because Lamar was talking trash. Now, due to legal reasons, matter of fact, he didn't sign that contract before the legal reasons, y'all. If I'm not mistaken. The contract was never signed, y'all. Am I mistaken on that? Yes or no? This boy never wanted to fight. He was trying to go get that Jake Paul bag and ride up into the sunset. Man, listen, man, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But I was telling his fan base, man, this is your king? This is your king? You know what? Get your Jake Paul money and get the hell out of the sport, man. I'm tired of talking about this. If that's the case, get your bread right off to the sunset and take your fans with you. Because you're a distraction. This is why I don't argue with Tank fans. There's nothing to argue about, y'all. Look at how this has ended up. I mean, seriously, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to argue about this kid. All you have to do is watch. There's nothing to argue about. There's nothing to argue about. They're going to have these grandstanding panels and people put on their tank cape and shirt and thong and boy shorts and start twerking and tank. There's nothing to discuss because there's no fight. This is the face of boxing. There's no fight. He was going to beat Lamar Roach ass in the rematch. He never signed the contract. And then when everyone was like, no, seriously, man, what are you going to do? I'll tell you what he did. He got into it with his baby mama. I mean, it's poor judgment after poor judgment after poor judgment. And this is your king. This is your king. Now, before the show's out, somebody's going to come in here and talk about, oh, but I didn't see you make any videos about Devin Haney with his. No, you know why? Because whatever that was, none of my business. All right? This thing with Tank was none of the public's business. He made it everyone's business by getting arrested again. You know why Tank's thing is important? Because everyone's looking to see him get into the ring. And his situation prohibited him from moving forward. Devin's did not. That's why I didn't say anything about it. It's nothing. Let me ask y'all a question. The Charlos have had hiccups outside the ring with their baby mamas. I did one video about it. When I thought he punched a woman in the face, that was his girl's friend. And I think I did an apology video. Come to find out that I think Jamel's baby mama, her friend, is a transformer. I said, oh, so he didn't hit a woman. It was another dude. Because there was possibly some legal thing going on there. That's when I mentioned it. These guys are about to get locked up and stuff, and they're champions, or they got fights coming up. That's when I talk about it. Because like, man, we might not get the fight now. Because this fool can't control himself. Every time Tank had a legal issue, it held up a fight. And now, I was like, man, they trying to rush him in the ring in September. Forget November, they trying to rush him in there. I said, man, it sounds like they're trying to get him in the ring before he gets sentenced. Not good. Hey, well, Floyd did it. Well, Floyd is Floyd. Floyd is mentally tough. Floyd was a dog. We don't like him because he's an a-hole outside the ring, but Floyd was a dog. Tank is not built like that. People around him have told me, yo, this dude's weak mentally. They said that. Because you don't know them and they ain't got millions of dollars, you don't believe it. But they've been saying, and Lamar Roach said it. He said, man, the kid's he's not strong mentally. He's small, he's a mental midget, he's not strong mentally. He is a mental midget. You know why? Men, you want to know why? This should be nothing a woman could say to you that can get you in a position where you physically got to put hands on. Your biggest response to a chick going off on you, especially in a public area, is smiling and stepping back, that you're far away from her, doing a 180-degree turn and walking off. That is the loudest thing you can ever say to a woman. When she's completely crashing out and screaming and calling you all kinds of broke and little D's and, oh, okay, I see where this is going. You take 5 steps back, do a 180-degree turn. That's an about face, y'all. And leave. I don't care what she says. You leave. Nobody told Tank to do that. I'm sure they probably did. But it's obvious he doesn't listen. Thanks to his behavior, He's not rematching Lamont Roach. And that's what we're talking about, character. Where's his character? I don't let no Tank fan come in here and try to hijack it. You can do anything you want to do. Could you behave just like him? You already idolize him. You can behave just like him. You behave just like him. You could break the Bill Haney glass, the Devin Haney glass. It don't matter. Devin ain't in jail. Bill is Devin's father. Stop right there. I ain't got to go no further. That's my 180-degree turn and walk off. That's my walk-off home run right there. Tank is the one dealing with this stuff, but y'all hold on to this guy. Is the girl wrong? More than likely, yes. Is she a liar? Yes. Yes. Absolutely. But his situation with her is prohibiting him from entertaining y'all guys. And that's Tank Davis. So then y'all can come up here and talk to me about how he has good character. Hey, maybe I'll let you on. But you can't. Now, did I lie yet? I've been online 18 minutes. Did I lie on this kid? You might not like it. Did I lie on him? No. Eric Jordan in that super chat, much love. He said most Tank fans can't hold him accountable for his actions. No, they can't. They can't. Cool ass Spurs man in the super chat. Salute you, brother. I ain't got my soundboard. I'm on the road. Salute you, brother. Thank you so much. He said, Drew Titan, homie. Y'all support the real, man. I appreciate you. Much love and appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Eric Jordan back in that super chat. He says, thank Miguel for those Tank Frank delusions. Kentucky. I ain't got my soundboard, brother. Not home. Not home. I'm on the road. But I appreciate you, brother. Boy. What we got here? 88 Sports Talk in that super chat. Salute. He said, I knew Tank was mentally weak when Floyd threatened him with the Loma fight. And he got mad instead of saying, okay, I'll beat his ass for fun. You know what? Let me park down a minute. You're right. Y'all forgot about that? I didn't. Jeff Spark in the building. Salute. I didn't forget about that. Anytime Tank even thought he was fighting a contemporary, he insisted that he was being set up. You remember that? Sid Mark, salute. Main biker in the building, salute. They tried to set me up with a Pedraza fight. Set you up? No, they're setting you up for a win, buddy. Everyone talks about that Pedraza fight. That's a part of your resume, bro. Which means it's set up. Y'all remember the big old joke we had with the Lomachenko fight? It's time. It's time. Remember that? What I tell you to do, Tank, or else it's time. I was like, what's that? Yeah, it is time. Go beat Loma up, man. Get Loma out of here. Tank, come on, brother. I said, man, this kid Tank, man, out of Baltimore, stormed me in the building. I said, man, this kid Tank out of Baltimore, man, he seems the real deal, man. That Lomachenko dude, I need Tank to cut the ring off, stop all those dance moves, act the body, get the air out those tires, and stop him in round 8. Let's go, Tank. That fight never happened, bro. It's time. Remember that? It's time. I said, what's he talking about? Yeah, it is time. Go get him. Well, never got the fight. Oh, but he dumped him on the way out. Yeah. You know what? Because it was time. What? He got a hurt back? Yeah, it's time. Now you go get him? And at that point, I said, well, you know what? If Loma wants to grab that brain and he got a few more dance moves left, he go in there and get knocked out. That's on him. And Loma's not stupid. He said, you know what? No. Remember what he said? Money doesn't drive Lomachenko. Remember they said that? Did he duck him? Did Loma duck Tank on the way out? Yeah, he did. You know what? Touche. Because Tank ducked him first. Ain't no one screaming about how Loma ducked Tank. You noticed that, right? You know that, right? No one's saying, oh, you duck, you duck, you duck. Ain't no one harping on it. The boxing public ain't holding him to no goddamn criteria. Nope. Nope. He retired and they cool with it. And Lomachenko's going to be in the Hall of Fame and all that other stuff. And this is the atmosphere that y'all created. I just hope y'all know that. Y'all did this. Y'all did this. So I hope you're okay with it. I hope you're okay with it. This is your fault. Now I done laid the groundwork for why I keep thinking a certain light. I asked y'all, did I lie on this kid? No, Drew, but your perception on it is wrong. No, it's not. No, it's not. This kid is literally a victim of his own circumstances that he created. So if I had Afro-Weekend G, salute. Yeah, hey, thank you, Afro-Weekend G. I see what they're doing to John Jones. I'm out of it. I'm not saying anything. I'm minding my business. Especially on John Jones, because he's another guy that made it difficult to root for. He made it difficult. Every time I'm like, all right, man, this dude's one of the best in the world. Car accident. He's another dude that like to crash into women, leave the scene. And then returned, I heard he returned to the scene to pick up his drugs, and I don't know what that was. I said, oh my God, why are these brothers doing this to themselves? How many times did he pop dirty? I don't do too much defending for real. Then he want to sing Blessed and Highly Favored with everyone's favorite racist drug sheet, Ryan Garcia. I just never did a video on it. I was too enraged. He's another one. I'm not defending him at all. He's all right. We got a fan base, so let them do it. He's retired, and now you just retired because you don't want to fight that Australian boy. The guy has over 15 years a trail of destruction. And he decides, hey, you know what? I'm done. Now he ducking that last kid. You see what I mean? It don't matter. It don't matter. But I remember what his career looked like. He's also a drug cheat. I've seen him publicly intoxicated. Okay? He wants to sing with Ryan Garcia, but I bet you he gonna claim he didn't know that this was a racist, right? Ryan was doing that on purpose. After all of this shit, he's running up to these black athletes that don't know any better. When he stands next to them and they look and say, hey, Ryan, oh, he don't know. So let me get a selfie with him. Boom, what up? Blessed and highly favored. You know what I'm saying? Is, all I said to Rampage was, hey, bro, you ain't know what this dude did? He snapped at me in the DMs. I said, okay, well, fuck you. Can't wait to see your next fight because I know what's going to happen. Oh, ass nigga. All I asked him was, yo, bro, you know, this kid, da-da-da-da-da. He snaps at me. I said, all right, well, fuck you then. Fuck you, nigga. You can't just sit back and say, you know what, bro? I had no idea. I didn't come at him crazy. I really didn't. But whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. There's no accountability. Some of these dudes act like bitches. Bitch ass, that's hence the term bitch ass nigga. All he had to say was like, yo, bro, didn't know that shit. If I knew that, I wouldn't have been doing it. I wouldn't have said anything. And I'd have been like, oh, okay, bro, I figured that, bro. All right, man. Good luck, bro. Good luck in your next fight. That's it. I sent them links and I said, bro, you aware of this? He just snapped at me. I said, whoa. Okay. All right, bro. All right, fuck you. I hope Rashad punches your shit out. And keep jacking off to, I forgot what I said. Keep jacking off to Ryan. Y'all kids want to sleep with that butt. Open ball, sleep. Abdullah, what up? But anyway, this is what we got rolling around in our community. And I'm not playing defense for none of these clowns. I'm not. Now, to Clarissa, is she perfect? No. She's had her moments. She's had her moments. Done some things where I'm like, oh, come on, sis. We need to see that, sis. Or we don't need to do that, sis. Oh, sis. She's had her moments. But you know what? In her imperfections, because we're not perfect. I can look at what she's doing for the sport of boxing and say that she, Black Martial Arts Society Salute, she is one of the best ambassadors of sport. And it was spoken about in abundance yesterday, and I'm just going to add on to it. Again, I was getting ready to leave. I wasn't able to do no post-fights Saturday. And I was on a roll Sunday morning, like at 3 in the morning. Here's what I'm going to say about Clarissa. That term, the woke, I hope she patented it. Nobody else should be able to use that. All right? Nobody. What this woman did on Saturday night, I want you ignorant fans, you Tank fans in particular, I'm talking to y'all. This is the reason why I got Tank. Y'all don't love boxing. Y'all don't even watch this. Y'all don't even support this shit. First of all, I can't help but to look at the audience. And I said, man, that's a packed house. I love it. Sometime today, you're going to see some people talking about, oh, well, you know, they had to give tickets away. Somebody's going to say that. You know what? Don't care. Okay? I don't care. She packed the house. What was it? Almost 16,000 people in there? She packed the house. And shout out to her hometown for showing her unconditional love and supporting her. I love it. The card was good. Shout out to Tony Harrison. He got up off the floor to win. All right. Yeah, man, Biker. Lomachenko fights. You caught free tickets over there. If you just hung around the venue eventually, it was giving tickets away. Good seats, too. Tyson Fury, they were giving tickets away out here. Yes, they were. Yes. Yes. Okay? Now, shout out to Clarissa. Gets to the ring. Let me talk to the Tank fans. Y'all even know what a Black national anthem is? Spot on says she has a trademark. Thank God. Thank you for that. Thank God, because that's hers. I don't want anyone else using that, even after she retires. Even if someone comes up through the ranks and is doing right, a female is doing right by the sport, you can't call her a new GOAT at all. It's trademark. It's go up in the rafters. That's it. Like nobody can wear a jersey number in any team once that person retires. You can't go to Chicago and rock the 23. It's over with. You can't do that. You can't go to LA and rock the 32. Magic Johnson's shits in the rafters. You can't do it. It's over with. Eric H., salute. So, do y'all even know what a Black national anthem is? We're in an era of technology. You can Google the words. Now, I can make things really, really difficult. If you're a Tank fan and you even want to talk to me, you want to argue with me, whatever, if I drop this link, your assignment, before you walk through my door, you got to sing Lift Every Voice, word for word, before you even say anything to me. So there's your motivation. Get the words off of Google and learn it. That's what the GOAT did. And I stopped and I'm looking at the TV like, am I hearing this? Because you know what? That's never been done. That's never been done. Ever. And I stopped. And I gotta tell you guys, man, you know how you get that burst of adrenaline? It hits your stomach. And your heart gets those 2 hard beat first before that adrenaline hits. I was packing my suitcase and I'm like, yeah, all right, okay. Yeah, she's in the ring. And lift every boy. And I stopped and I looked at the TV like, yo, what? Wait a minute. I stopped what I was doing. I just stared at the screen in shock, like, yo, wait a minute. Whoa. I had to sit down. I was like, yo. And I stopped what I was doing. I said, nah, sis, you got to take Shorty head off now. She can't lose tonight. She can't lose tonight. I said, what up? Mark, what up? And she didn't. Now, I don't want to critique her fight. That's not what this show's about. She won. But I said, oh, man. She represented herself as a professional. She represented her city. She represented Black excellence. And she represented in that ring. She is indeed the GOAT. Now again, is she perfect? No. But I'm not going to amplify those imperfections. That's just not what I'm going to finna do. I'm going to unconditionally support her. Like how you fools unconditionally support these other athletes. I just told y'all it became very difficult to support Jon Jones because he kept getting in trouble. And I just backed off. And I was pointing out all of these mishaps that were happening with Tank Davis. Y'all called me a hater. I said, no, he's crashing cars, leaving the scene. All of these ridiculous things on Twitter, it was ridiculous, man. And this is the last straw. Now he might be dealing with a jail sentence rather than going into the ring. What the hell are you supporting? You talk about character. Ryan, what up? You talk about character. Clarissa Shields was in New York at the presser for Shakur's fight and Edgar Berlanga's fight in full support. They sat right behind me, her and Papoose. Go watch the live. I interviewed Pat. Clarissa's everywhere. Yes, Mona Auntie, she did. She did. Jalen, what up? She's everywhere, man. She's at the fights. She's at the presses. She's rooting for Shakur. Although Shakur has his issues. She's rooting for Bud. Bud has had his issues, his trust issues. She roots for Devin. This queen is everywhere. Brothers, I think it's really time. The next time this queen fights, I don't care where she is, you guys got to stop what you're doing. 3 days and show up. Please. I shouldn't have to beg any of you. Stop what you're doing. PGH, what up? Go support the queen. She loves the sport. She takes it serious. Pound for pound, she's the best in the world. Drew, oh my God. Yeah. Look at her list of accomplishments. Pound for pound in boxing as a sport. She's the most accomplished. It's not up for debate. It's not up for discussion. Pound for pound, he is the best boxer, the most accomplished boxer on this planet, pound for pound. Bottom line, I was stunned by the Black National Anthem. Now, while she's out here doing this and performing, trying to go for the knockout and everything else that y'all say I want people to do, right? She tried to do it, right? Tried to do it, right? Who's that Latin lady that interviewed her with the salt and pepper hair? First thing she said to her, after, well, she congratulated her, but not the first thing, but sometime during the interview, she asked her, how do you feel? Something like, how do you feel that you couldn't get the knockout? No. The correct question was, how frustrated were you that your opponent was running all night for the first 3 rounds? Uh-oh. Because I'll be damned. Is that not what we saw that when the bell rang? What's her name? Daniels? Was she not on her bike? She didn't stop and start throwing 11 until like the 4th round. She was literally running. Well, according to y'all, boxing, running, same thing, right? Right. No, she wants to say, how frustrated were you that you couldn't get the knockout? No. The correct question is, how frustrated were you when she was running all night? Say it. Say it. Say it. Unbelievable. That's why I said I don't want Shakur. And I know I got my problems with Shakur. One thing you did hear me say is, okay, now that you know you can lay on the ropes and be a little more exciting, Shakur, I don't ever want to see you do that shit again. You always fight your fight. I don't care what anyone says. Shakur could fight like he fought Edmund De Los Santos for the next 50 fights in his career, and I ain't gonna have a problem with it. Why? It's up for his opponents to stop him from doing what he does. I don't ever want to see that kid fighting in the pocket like that. Something will go horribly wrong. Claudia, that's her name? Tejos? Man, you right, coach. Claudia, that's her name? That woman's name? Yeah, all right. I picked that up immediately. How frustrated was you that you couldn't get the knockout? What do you mean? No. Shorty ran the first 3 rounds. We're just going to go past that in this era of Tom and Jerry? Because that's the latest thing now, right? Stephen X said she's a Ryan supporter too? Oh, good Lord. Really? Really? Oh, learn something new. A lot of this stuff I don't know. But yeah, if I'm in Clarissa's camp and I learn all of this, guess what? This Clarissa will never be talking to me again. Yeah, she's not part of the dark side. So I take my pants off. Nah, it is. You Claudia the fuck out of here. Sit her ass down somewhere. Send her to the next Ryan Garcia fight. Send her where she can talk Spanish all night. She'll do better there. She'll feel better there. That's what she said. How you feel you couldn't drop her? The fuck you mean? Shorty ran for the first Tom and Jerry? First 3 rounds. Y'all saw it. Matter of fact, during the press conference, didn't she admit that she was scared of Claressa? She said, yeah, I'm scared, but I can compete. Yeah. Claressa did an outstanding job. Claressa's cleaning up everything. Claressa had to go to an octagon to catch her first L on a pro level. You understand? Claressa got to spar men to get dropped in sparring. You understand? Who, the Latin snake? Sergio? Please. I ain't listening to him. Fuck that nigga. Latin snake. Snake indeed. Snake indeed. Ridiculous. Claressa is the most accomplished boxer walking the planet right now. I need her making millions of dollars. Laila Ali wants to come out of retirement and get that email. I'm going on record saying this. Me personally, I wouldn't recommend it. Because she's past it, man. Come on. This is the name thing. This is at the top of the game. You know, I would personally leave it alone, but I know it would make millions. If they want to get together and make some bread, then that's just what it is. But, you know, whatever. Just not with it. Tom Bradley said something, you know what? No, look, man. I don't like any of these people. I'm dead serious. I don't like any of these people. No. Really don't. But if you look at the difference in support is genuine. You know, people genuinely support Claressa Shields. Women off the bat, I'm an absolute queen. Women off the bat, even if you don't watch boxing, if there is a bandwagon, Tay, good morning. If there is a bandwagon to jump on, Claressa Shields is a safe one. Even if you don't watch boxing, I need women to support. I mean, all the sisterhood, please. That is okay. Support her. That's okay. In this era where, you know, y'all know, I don't want to take the show over there. Where the sisterhood is so strong and y'all support a lot of dumb stuff unconditionally. I will say supporting Claressa unconditionally is a safe space. When y'all say I support Claressa, I don't know anything about boxing, don't worry, I'll pick that argument up for you. That's a safe space. Please support this queen. It's safe. It's safe. Y'all need to be showing up in abundance, man. Don't make this a WNBA thing. Y'all want all this money, but y'all been on welfare all this time. Pay us what we owe. We don't owe you anything. You owe us. The sisterhood, for every man on this planet, there's 8 women. For every one man. I think that was the last time I saw the math. So what y'all need to be doing is, even if y'all don't like ball, go support the games. Go hang out at the games. Go do that. That's an easy fix, right? Go support the WNBA games. Get some season tickets. Support the sisterhood. You don't need us, Brother Coach Salute. You don't need men for that. You don't need men for that. Brother Reef in the building. Salute. You don't need men for that. There's more y'all than us, right? Go support your sisters. While you're at it, support the growth. You don't fight like every other day. Y'all need to be hopping on airplanes, wherever she's fighting at, and selling that arena out. Now the 86 in that super chat. Salute. He says, salute, Drew. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Man, salute to you, brother. Thank you so much. LDBC family reunion in a couple of weeks. Now, Queens, this is a safe space. You feminists and everything else, show up, man. Show up in abundance. You need to see Candace Owens in there, or she's not feminist per se, but all you loudmouths on social media, all of you need to be at Claressa Shields' fight. This is a safe space, especially if you're Black. This is a very safe space. Very safe. I don't know what y'all waiting on. Nah, Brian, anyone can attend. You should take it, come on through. Gonna be back. Get it. But shout out to the feminists. How many of these feminists that be on social media, did they big up Claressa Shields at all? Some of you follow these women for content. Some of them pop up on your algorithm. Did they stop for a moment to shout out Claressa Shields? Did anyone talk about all of her accomplishments and how men need to support her? Did they do that? Yeah, I see you there. Did any of those feminists do that? Don't get blindsided by the WNBA garbage. That's a lost war already. That's open and shut. Did any of the feminists? You know, instead of those WNBA players trying to get into that club, I saw a clip, I didn't even speak on it. I don't trash the WNBA because it's not worth me talking about. It's really not. I understand what the business is behind that, and I'm like, well, shit. You know, why y'all, okay? It's welfare. Y'all were in the negative. Y'all been in the red since y'all started. So what you mean pay what you owe? What are you talking about? Stop this crap, man. Stop it. Instead of y'all trying to bombard the club, did y'all take 2 seconds to sit down and watch Claressa Shields to support the Queen? Thank you, Tay Tay. Click on that. Y'all click on that. Y'all get y'all tickets. Y'all come to Vegas. Y'all there. Hey, Wavy, salute. Good to see you. In fact, let me pin that real quick. There you go. LDBC Premier Union. Tickets in Vegas. No. And all those, instead of them trying to bombard the club, y'all saw that video? They were trying to get into the club. They couldn't even get into the club. Nobody knew who they were. Now, am I talking about their skill set? No. They're professional ball players. They're professional athletes. The y'all unite, and I guess they were low-key trying to shit on the club they were going to. Fine. Y'all stop Saturday. and buy the DAZN pay-per-view and watch your queen, Claressa Shields, put on for y'all. And put on for the black people. Lift every voice. Did y'all watch that? Basically, what I'm saying, the fame that Tank has, Claressa should be having. Because she's living up to it. People on Tank's side, they worried about him going to jail. Instead of rematching Lamar Roach. Right, that I think he's going to lose anyway. Meanwhile, we got a champion right in our face. The most accomplished boxer on this planet in Claressa Shields, who honors herself and honors her people. The Black National Anthem. And for the most part has behaved like an outstanding citizen. And again, nobody's perfect. You dudes are running around. JB, what up? You dudes are running around behind this kid and literally getting into y'all gangbanging online for this kid. And I don't see it. And that's right, JB. Y'all do know she has a movie about her, right? Made a movie about her. And I don't know how many fighters went to go see it. I don't know. I don't know. But I know she's at all these fights. I must have seen her in New York several times. Saw her in Vegas 2 times. She's everywhere. In support. She loves the sport. She loves her people. She got genuine love for Shakur and got genuine love for Bud. She's a rider. Is she perfect? No. But she's a rider. This is someone we're supposed to support. You guys run behind Mellow Yellow right here. Jay Bean, salute in that super chat. Much love. He said, keep fighting the good fight, Drew. I'm on the job, brother. Of course. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. When Claressa, exactly, Brother Reeve. I say a lot of the few fighters, like, yo, when this guy retires, we go right to the Hall of Fame. Claressa's one of those people. If she says, hey, man, you know what? I'm hanging these gloves up. I'm done. You're supposed to wait 2 years before you get considered? No. Make that exception. Make her the exception to the rule. If she says, I'm done, as soon as she says, yo, I'm finished, march her right to the Hall of Fame. March her right to the Hall of Fame. I'm cool with that. She deserves it. She deserves every flower. Dave Biker, he says, the Tank wear chrome hearts. That makes him a star, of course. Grown men talking about this dude's tattoos, his hair. I mean, really think about this. Grown men talking about this kid's tattoo, his hair. He can beat everybody up, but he ain't fight everybody. He can beat them up, though. Beat him up, but he ain't fight everybody. Yeah, I'm cool with him not fighting his contemporaries. I'm cool with that. Meanwhile, you got Claressa Shields right here, who's doing everything. I don't know how many hardcore Tank fans watched Claressa Shields last night. Saturday night. You know why they didn't? Because they don't like boxing. They just like him. You got tattoos. T-E-W-S. Tattoos. How she moves and shakes within the industry of boxing speaks every bit to her character. Every bit to her character. At every event, I see this woman. At every event that I've gone to, whether it's the actual fight or the presser, she's there. And if you don't see her at first, you hear her. That's right. Oh, there go Claressa. I'm looking around. Oh, there she go. She was standing in the pocket for Shakur. She was standing in the pocket and supporting Berlanga. She was. She was. One auntie said she made it to the Michigan Hall of Fame. Oh, really? I'm so proud of her, man. Claressa Shields is something to be proud of, man. Something to be proud of, man. Now watch this, y'all. Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that. Oh, you know what? F that. I'm gonna say that. She's a straight female. TV Sports in the building, salute. She's straight. Likes men. How about that? What about that? Ridiculous out here. Yeah, man, like imagine if Claressa was white. Imagine if Claressa was white and gay. Imagine if she was gay and white. Man, she'd be on ESPN every other day. Oh, and today Claressa Shields went shopping. She's a black, straight woman with hands and accomplished, and nobody cares. We care. When I say nobody, I'm talking about old media. Come on now. She actually picked up a brother who came out of a bad situation. Snacks, what up? Hey man, Will Sinclair, salute. She actually picked up a man that's coming out of a bad situation from an ungrateful ex-wife. She saw, I'm not even gonna say the potential in Papoose. She saw who Papoose really is, and now they're together. Yeah, Brian, she got to be white, gay, and ugly. Oogly. Ridiculous, right? How they do us. Ridiculous. Woman needs her own space. And y'all really don't understand how important that was, man. That Black National Anthem. In the era where we got you knuckle draggers coming to the ring with sombreros and celebrating other people's culture, y'all are merely a bunch of knuckle draggers wearing cosplay. Cosplay. Y'all a bunch of Negroes in cosplay. If I see one more black man go to the ring with a sombrero on, man. Y'all know how disrespectful that is to the Mexican culture? Why the fuck are you wearing a sombrero? If Canelo comes to the ring versus Bud wearing a dashiki and a kufi on his head, we're going to have a meltdown, aren't we? Well, first of all, I'm not. I'm going to laugh. I'm like, do you see this dude? I'll laugh my ass off. I'll take it as a joke. I'm like, yo, he's trolling. Canelo's troll game will be on. If he come to the damn ring dressed like the one-man gang, remember when he was Hakeem? Oh my God. I think I have a goddamn aneurysm from laughing. Because I ain't gonna take that serious. His troll game will be on 1,000,000. And I laugh about it. Because you know what? I would want every Mexican to get online, but like, oh, but yeah, you guys, you wear sombreros all the time. And they'll be right. They'll be right. Yeah, man, Mike, I've been saying that for years. If anybody, Xavier, what up? Xavier, I know you know someone who knows someone that's close to Canelo. Tell him to walk to the ring wearing a dashiki and a kufi on his head. Tell him to watch a wrestler called Hakeem in the WWF, and tell him to walk to the ring doing that shit. That's gonna piss Bud off even more. But tell him to do that. That'll be the funniest goddamn thing. And tell him exactly this. Black people wear sombreros to the ring all the time. So why not? I ain't gonna be mad, I'm gonna laugh. Freedom's March salute. They're gonna be a bunch of knuckle draggers. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember the original Planet of the Apes? When he found out he was on Earth, but in the future, he saw the Statue of Liberty all bent out and messed up. He was like, they finally did it. Oh, damn. Oh, damn you. That'll be every black person when Canelo walks in the ring, just like Hakeem in WWF. They finally did it. Oh, damn you. Apes. Freedom's March, my brother. That's super chat. Salute to you, good brother. Go subscribe to my brother Freedom's March, man. That man be cooking. Salute. Yes, sir. If I see one more nigga walk to the ring with a goddamn sombrero on, man, I was never comfortable with that. I wasn't comfortable when Roger did it. I wasn't comfortable when Floyd did it. And Elmo from my city, he did it. And I was so happy when Arroyo slept him. I was so happy when that happened. I said, thank you. These little nigglets, they don't take boxing serious anyway. Pray for Creasy, salute. They don't take it seriously anyway. Where's he at now? Chris Colbert, where's he at now? Jerk. Look at that. Floyd Ward backwards. You see what I mean? Crazy stuff, man. Back these dudes up. But you, Chris Colbert's from New York. I don't care. Listen, man. New York ain't have nothing major come out of our city since I mean, the biggest one was Mike Tyson. I mean, Zab Judah shined for a minute. You know, Shannon Briggs had his shine for a minute. They never cracked that wowzer, that upper echelon. They never cracked that. They, you know, and then eventually ran into Lennox Lewis. Zab had that Costa Zoo moment. It's like, damn. Damn. Edgar Berlanga. Well, we just saw what happened. What? Y'all looking at Mr. Popo? This dude, what's his name? I can't even think of his name. Yeah, Shushu got to tighten up, bro. Yeah, Riddick Bowe did well. But I ain't like how it ended for him. Shushu, he needs to stick to boxing. Stop getting into gunfights, bro. Better than that. I'll say that. But, you know, more on that as I choose to talk about it. Richardson Hitchens, yeah, all right. He called out Devin. Bill ran up on him. We ain't got no fight. So there goes that. I have no faith in Richardson Hitchens at all. You don't talk the good one. You don't want it. That's what you used to say out here. You talk the good one, but you don't want it. You got on that white man's microphone. Yeah, Bill, Devin, F you, ninja. Let's fight next. And right on the live stream with Ness that weekend. Now, I was just BSing. What? Hey, get out of here, bro. There you go. There you go. You fighting Devin, you touching at least $2 million. You know, let me not say that. I'll just say this. You fighting Devin, you getting life-changing bread. You done said all of that. That was the most exciting part of your fight. Not the fact that you stopped a guy that was never stopped. Well, you were stopped before. You know, everyone knew you was going to win that. The biggest pop you got from the crowd was when you said something about Devin. Then you want to take a selfie with this clown, racist ass, Teofimo Lopez. So you do all of that. Bill walks up on you, nothing. You start talking about, oh, last time your son came to Brooklyn. Yeah, last time Devin came to Brooklyn, you got cheated. And you niggas is holding on to that? All right, cool, man. Meanwhile, Clarissa Shields, though. Whoa. Felix Nunez in that super chat. Louis says, Ford, Shakur, Jersey, Shushu, Richards, New York, our best. Yeah. Shakur, yeah. Tri-State. Whatever. Ford, okay. Shushu, I'm not sold on hitches. Louis, what up, Louis? But we'll see what happens, bro. See what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. Colbert was a poser. I ain't gonna hold you. The funniest part when El Rayo knocked his ass out, bro. Did y'all see it in slow motion? Because the camera so happened to catch his corner. Did you see his corner? Oh, he threw his hands in the air like, God damn, didn't I tell you, bro? Next thing you know, he's on Pro Box and he can't win over there. He can't win over there. If you nice, man. Don't be a poser. It was a poser. Done with you, buddy. You talk about it, be about it. You know what? Tim Bradley is a paid op. He's a paid op. And hashtag car fire. Take that clown serious. About a fall from grace. Get out of here, man. This shit is one of those dudes. You're in a dark room and you hear a voice. You're like, what's that? And then he opened his eyes and smiled. All you see is teeth and eyes. That's how black he is. He said, lift every voice. I ain't talking about talking in the dark, you fool. I don't fuck with Tim Bradley at all. But Clarissa Shields, the GOAT indeed, the most accomplished boxer on this planet. She has my support. Now, is she perfect? No. But I could have said a lot. I could have did a lot of videos on other things, but I haven't said anything because I need this queen to shine. You understand what I'm saying? Now, to the sisterhood, to the feminists, I'm giving y'all the green light. I mean, who am I to give y'all the green light on anything y'all do what y'all want to do? Y'all listening anyway. I'm just throwing y'all the alley-oop. Clarissa Shields is a safe space, and y'all are not educated enough to hijack. I'm just saying, this is a safe space for you to support her. Y'all will never hijack. Y'all don't know enough. Y'all won't go on to be saying, oh, well, I think she could beat most men. No, don't do that. But as far as her accomplishments are concerned, no man today is doing what she's doing. I'm giving y'all that. Now what I need y'all to do is to support this woman. I need you to support her. Yeah, Felix, me too. We're trying to get Layla out there, but Layla old. Layla old. There's people out there, you know, going to be catchweights and stuff like that. Jake Paul tried to get her stable of ladies to talk trash to Clarissa. There's nobody over there that Jake Paul is managing that could beat Clarissa. I think he should beat everybody over there on the same night. Black Boxing King, salute. I think that'll be a clown fight that Jake will actually try and sign. Clarissa versus 3 of my queens in one night. We'll try and do that. Yeah, Jerome, you're right, though. Feminists only want to support degenerates. Clarissa rebounded a good man in Papoose when he was in a bad situation. And now they're together. They don't want to talk about that. They would rather her, now, if she came out the closet and said, hey, I'm a lesbian, then that'll be big news. That'll be bigger news. But they ain't lost in that boxer, man. That's silted. Lift every voice, that's silted. When I talk about character, again, she's not perfect, but here she is. Nothing she's done outside the ring prohibited her from moving forward. Nothing she's done outside the ring has prohibited her from moving forward inside the ring, career-wise and everything. And then I look at this man that y'all celebrating, Tank Davis, and I'm disappointed. And all I want this kid to do is to prove he's the best by fighting and possibly beating his contemporaries. And y'all say I'm a hater for asking that. I'm in the fucking Twilight Zone. You see how simple I keep it? Now, if I open up the panel and let a Tank fan up here, they're going to start talking about all of this, what Bill did and Devin didn't do, and Loma this, and Bob Arum that, and Eddie Hearn did this, and 3 years ago. Look, I don't want to hear none of that. Every is a head that wears a crown. Look, watch this. You want to make it simple? You know I like to keep it simple here, but you come up here and try and word salad me all you want. But watch this. Here's the bottom line. You ready? Watch this. Why didn't Canelo Alvarez fight David Benavidez? BBO, salute. It's clearly because of Canelo Alvarez. He said it out loud. All David Benavidez has to offer on fight night is an additional 20 pounds. Not fighting him. I said, oh shit, that's a duck. That's a duck. Nobody cares, but it's a duck. Now, did y'all catch that? Coach Calder's asked, Marco says, when he mentions Shakur, he said, why would we want that fight? He's not going to stand there and let us do what we do. He was asked about Devin Haney. He says, yeah, but at what weight, though? So Shakur's not going to stand in front of Tank. Devin is too big. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Shakur told Conor Ben, I'll fight you. 154. When I had the camera in front of him, he said, nah, I got a little ahead of myself. I'll fight him at 147. When Devin Haney's mentioned he ain't gonna fight him past 142 or 143, something like that. What's that? What is that? Y'all know what it is. Stop overcomplicating things I know exactly. Again, I kept it simple. I kept it so simple, man. I kept it so simple. I kept it so simple. Did I lie? Shakur ducked, Tank ducked. Devin's out here fighting. But y'all mad at Devin? See what I mean? See what I mean? Okay. Be careful who you idolize. Because then you might end up following the Tank Davis. Because I'm talking about him getting the job done. And y'all are talking about grease and tattoos and chrome hearts in Baltimore. We are literally having two different conversations. I didn't get my review on Zayas. But the reason why he's a star in New York is because half of Puerto Rico's here. I didn't really give my assessment on Zayas. I have one coming, though. Lord Sweat real Baltimore in the building. Real Baltimore. Salute. It's okay to fan out for whoever. But be honest. Be honest of what you're looking at. Be honest. Just say, hey, man, I like how the kid look. I like it when he beats up people I know he's going to beat up. No, I don't want him to fight his contemporaries because he might get his ass whooped. Just say that. No, but if you do say that out loud, you're going to sound like a pillow biter. And maybe you are. Boxing Eagle wrote a whole letter. That list was like the gayest thing I ever saw. I said, man, he really put pen to paper on that? He really put that out? Go back, if y'all can find, I did a video on it. I did a video on it. And he was, bro, some things are not meant for people to hear, bro. That right there? Oh my God, bro. It was all bad. What can I tell you? Don't listen to me. Exactly, phenomenal Mexican. Exciting to watch. We'll put you on the poster. Then he started talking about hair and tattoos. No, he said, we'll put you on the poster. And then he says, exciting to watch. I said, well, the exciting part is putting you on a poster. What do you mean exciting to watch? And I think exciting to watch was his own personal bullet point. So why are you excited watching this kid? Other than you just said he'll put you on a poster, meaning he'll knock you out. So what is this? Oh, I see. He just told y'all. He's lusting over this kid. He just told y'all. He just told y'all. Idiot. Exactly, Jerome. He meant he gets excited. Watch him. That's what he meant. He gets excited. Y'all go ahead, man. Y'all like following behind these guys, and then you find out something. Whole time you're like, oh, I didn't know he was there. Too late. You done co-signed everything he said and did. Because why? You think we're attacking Tank because of why? Because we don't like his tattoos? Because we don't like his hair? Well, I'm not paying attention to cars, tattoos, grease in the hair. I'm not. No. Talk to me about his resume. Talk to me about his next opponent. If that guy's even in the top 10. Talk to me about him fighting his contemporaries. Talk to me about that. I got a video on my Patreon about the Tank Davis fans, and I got clips and videos, and you tell me what you see. You tell me what you see. I was literally on the gram, and someone posted his knockout of Frank Martin, and I'm looking in the comment section like, wait a minute. This one dude, I pressed on his account. The dude's name is Fly Boy or some shit. And I said, wait a minute, is that a cartoon pic? And I go on his account. He's a whole homo. And he does makeup. And I backed out of that page so fast, I said, oh, shit. Whoa. Whoa. He wasn't the only one. I said, oh, who am I on the page with? I left that thread so fast. J-Man, I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. And I wanted to put that video up on YouTube, but I said, nah. No. Somebody gonna flag this. I'll put it on my Patreon. Worst thing in the world. Copper, what up? DB, what up? Y'all gotta be careful who you follow behind, man. These dudes like to follow behinds. So Candace Gray says, how many ways can they hate today? Who you talking about? James Dre, who you talking about? Ain't back in that super chat, salute. Don't block him, I just want to know what he's talking about. God press salute. Ain't back and says, years ago, Ego saw Rony and yelled, Team Light Skin. He sure did, I heard about that. He sure did. Hey, bro, that's how he like him. Look, I'm not doing this, he is. Listen, I was a supporter of his. I sent him super chats. My Malik Scott interview that we did. You know, he took material from there. I told him no problem. Just go ahead and take what you need, brother. You know, it's no big deal. You know. But this 180 turn on this attack on another black athlete, and this unconditional support for this kid, it seemed kind of gay. That's what it was. It seemed gay to me. It seemed gay. It seemed gay to me. But Kane Stray, how many ways can they hate today? I don't know. What did you mean by that, brother? What did you mean? What did you mean by that, brother? Talk to me. While he gets to typing or whatever, we'll continue with the show. I don't know what he meant. What he meant. Whatever, man. Yeah, man. Hold on, so. And I got a new phone too. That's the house. I don't see nothing, right? Give me something? I know how it is. You get a new damn phone and phones get on my nerves, to be honest with you. I just updated it. I got a picture. What's going on? Oh, it's loading. Okay. After 3 years, they saw spazzing. Yeah, I mean, look, why not trust issue? But I had to make a choice of who to support based off of work ethic and accomplishments. No, I don't have an iPhone, bro. Got a Pixel, Google Pixel. It's Clarissa all day. I need all of us to support Clarissa. All of us. All of us need to support Clarissa Shields. No exception. I need all of us to support Clarissa Shields. That woman has done her thing. That woman has done her thing, and she's done right by the sport. She's done right by herself. And she's displaying ultimate character. There's enough of her accomplishments in the sport that makes me want to see her accomplish more and do more. Hey, man, for those of you that thrive on ignorance and Real Housewives of wherever, she got some of that going on in her life right now. If y'all like want to follow that sort of thing, I don't. Pay attention. Oh my God! What's on his face? What's up? Well, she never missed weight. She popped dirty. Now this sister been how many weight classes? 2, 3 different weight classes. How many times she popped dirty? 0. How many times she called miss weight? At least once. How many times Tank missed weight? At least once. Akira, what up? See what I mean? Yeah, Copper, she's doing things in her own neighborhood for real. So let's talk, you can talk about character. She's a full package. We got to salute this queen. Got to salute this queen. If you don't, you don't love boxing. But wait a minute. Tank fans, they don't love boxing. They love Tank. Even the Tank channels. When y'all talk about other boxing, don't nobody gives a shit. Your algorithm goes crazy when you talk about this kid, when you're trying to defend something silly that he does. Yeah, Shelton, 4th division champ, undisputed, man. This woman is everything. She is indeed the GOAT. She's the GOAT, and Tank is drowning in the moat. Man, I'm about to get in this pool, man. It's hot out here. And yeah. I'm gonna go swimming, and when I get out, I'm gonna eat something bad. I'm on vacation. But we're gonna lie sporadically. Salute to y'all, stay safe. Salute to everybody in the demo that's held the Cash App Super Pet. I'll get y'all tickets to meet up. I mean, tune in to everybody doing content, man. I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed, man. Bronx on deck.
Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.